Hi everyone and welcome to another video from Danka Praktik. In this video we'll show you how we built our chicken coop from top to bottom. Our chicken coop is a good example of how to combine leftovers and scraps from other building projects and some new material to get a pretty decent chicken coop. So stay tuned.
Danka Praktik.
If you're considering having a chicken coop in your backyard, we recommend watching our video about the benefits of doing this. If you're having second thoughts, then this video should help make up your mind. Provided you have the necessary conditions, you should definitely have a chicken coop in your backyard. From the moment we decided to build it, we wanted the so-called traditional type of chicken coop. So it was supposed to have a two-sided roof, closed quarters for the chickens, but also a small covered yard. It would include drawers for cleaning manure, boxes for eggs, and else. Some of these things we did, some things we still haven't, as you'll see later in the video. What was also convenient was that we used a leftover concrete patio that had metal pipes coming from it. This was a leftover from a previous building project. This determined the position of the chicken coop, but was also great as a foundation of the type we wanted to build. The coop itself is mainly made out of wood. It has one door for entering the yard, two large doors for gaining access to inside of the coop, and one smaller door for the chickens. The whole coop is wrapped with chicken wire, even the roof is, to avoid predators getting in. The roof is covered with tiles, although in this case we recommend either a shingle or metal type roof since they are lighter and more effective. Also, the drawers for the manure have doors that keep them in place and that you can open for removing the drawers when cleaning. Our chicken coop, as mentioned, was mostly built out of leftovers from previous building projects. We additionally bought some new planks, hinges, screws, and the chicken wire. We already had the roof tiles, the wooden parts for the roof and base. We had some older planks for some of the walls also. All in all, we only had to buy about 30% of the material needed. This is a good time to say that you should always combine what you have around the house with the type of chicken coop you want, since you can save some money this way. We started by making two wooden frames that we mounted onto the metal pipes with screws, washers, and nuts. The lower, larger frame was partially closed with planks, and this formed the floor of the coop but also made a place for the drawers for manure. Upon the upper frame we mounted the roof. It's a classical two-sided roof, which is in our opinion the most efficient and long-lasting. Before we put the tiles, we put chicken wire onto the wooden construction to avoid predators coming from the roof. After that, we put the tiles in place and mounted the dripping edges and the ridge cap. Then we closed the coop with the planks, leaving openings for the manure drawers and for the front door. The door was made out of two parts which open in the middle and are held in place with four hinges. We cut out a smaller door for letting the chickens in and out and connected the ramp to that smaller opening. Then we made the manure drawers. We planned to make them out of metal, but instead we made them out of old nylon, wood, and plastic that we planned to throw away anyway. On the coop there are doors that close the drawers into place. After this, we enclosed the small yard with the chicken wire. We anchored the wire to the wooden construction, planks, and to the ground. The last thing we did was mount the main door that enters into the yard. We made a simple wooden frame and put chicken wire on it. It's held in place with two hinges and has one lock on it. Finally, once all of the building was finished, we painted the whole outside of the chicken coop with old engine oil. You can of course use various timber paints, but this was the cheapest but also most effective solution for us. Before we put the chickens inside, we put a plastic bowl for feeding and a plastic water bottle. We must mention that instead of the external wooden box for eggs, which demanded adjustments to the frame and walls, we used a couple of simple wooden fruit boxes and put some hay inside, and the result was pretty good. Perhaps in the future we will make this adjustment. Effectively, it took us about a month to do the whole job. To be honest, it wasn't hard, and most of the time it was a very interesting project. Our chicken coop is a pretty good example of how you can reuse various materials around the house and build something very useful. The final effect is a decent chicken coop that should last for a longer period of time. We keep 10 chickens in it, although it's planned for 20, but we don't need that much eggs. We must again recommend choosing a type of chicken coop that will fit into your backyard, meet your needs regarding eggs, and use as much material as you can that you already have around the house. So that's it for this time. We hope the video helps. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.